basically this food court has all the basic like pepper lunch, chicken rice, mala, and even like Japanese food, but I actually start with fish soup with rice, and it's one of the healthier options in terms of when you are at a shopping mall and eating at a food court. So basically what I went with was the standard. It's a bowl of rice, and then now we're going to look at the soup. So basically when you are ordering fish soup, right, the store auntie will usually ask, do you want it with milk? And you can actually opt it to be clear, or you can opt it with the milk. So what I'm doing now is I'm saving the extra calories. I'm going without the milk. And there's a lot of different vegetables. I don't really take into account my calories for vegetables because they generally are very, very low. Okay, so I'm gonna show you like the fish that I opt for. They have actually the fried version and also the white fish version. I went for the white ones because they are much healthier and you save a lot of carbs, a lot of fat. Hey guys, so I'm done with my meal, and if you were to take a look at my soup, I didn't actually drink it because I don't really know how many calories are in there. Hi guys, so now we're going to go to McDonald's for our next meal, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat specifically so that you could kind of have an idea what to go for and what not to go for. Today I'm not going to go for the meal, so I'm just going to get the a la carte. But if I were to go for the meal, I would opt for the drink with the corn instead of the french fries. And for the drink, right, I would actually go for either Coke Zero or bottled water, just because they don't really have any calories. But today I'm just going to go a la carte. So basically, right, the good thing about McDonald's, you get to customize your wrap. So what we're going to do now is we're going to customize, and what you see is all the ingredients that are usually found inside your wrap. What I'm going to go for, I'm going to remove the sauce. I'm going to add all the vegetables to add volume and fiber to my meal, and then I'm going to apply changes. Let's go and collect. In cold storage now, and I'm not actually going to buy anything, but I'm going to show you what you can actually get on your own if you don't really want to eat anywhere else. So the first thing that we're going to show, right, this is sweet potatoes. Usually cold storage have them, and I'm just going to show you what's inside. Okay, so basically, right, they have like $3 over here, and inside there is big sweet potatoes. Okay, we're going to close it for hygiene purposes and put it back in. So basically, right, one thing that I always like to do is I always mix that sweet potato with chicken, and I get my chicken from here. Over here, you see, there's all kinds of chicken. I usually get the whole chicken and I split them into 2 meals. Then now the second alternative that you can go for after the sweet potatoes and the whole chicken is the salad bar. I would personally go for like probably like the... Actually, everything is fairly healthy, so it doesn't really matter. I would go for the brown rice or the sweet potatoes as my carb sources. So these two over here. And probably for my protein, I would go for the whole eggs and salmon. Actually, everything is okay. It all looks so healthy. The third alternative, I would actually go for a salmon sushi over here. So I have my carbs, my rice, and I have my healthy fats and my protein, the salmon. And if, let's say, the protein is too little over here, I would top it up with this sashimi over here. So this one is the one without the rice, so you got a lot of salmon to eat together. But of course, you gotta note that it's super expensive, so this is only if you can afford it. duck rice, and I chose this option because duck rice is something that is very common around Singapore, and something that you would most likely chance upon whenever you are heading out. And if you can see over here, I actually chose the breast option, and I got the skin removed and also the sauce separated. For the rice, they actually have something called lu fan, which is I think some oily rice. I actually swapped it to white rice instead. Okay guys, so to wrap up, I hope this whole video has actually helped you guys in terms of selecting healthier options, lower calorie options, and also I hope that the tips and tricks I shared has really kind of like changed your perspective in some ways. I will actually see you in the next video, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you guys!